Diversity and Inclusion Survey is a great way to start a continuous process to measure diversity and inclusion in your business. Today we are briefly going to go through how to install a diversity and inclusion survey template from our store, how to customize this template, how to configure its states, how to adjust participants and permissions, and finally, how to launch your survey. So to begin, how to install your template. Open up any workspace. Click Create a new template, Store template, search for the Diversity and Inclusion Survey, and add this to your account. It will ask you to select a workspace and then Install template. These templates come preloaded with questions. You can use them exactly how they are or completely customize them to suit your business needs. So, to customize your template, go to Template at the top of the screen, then Edit Template. To edit pre-existing elements, go to the right-hand side of the screen to the three dots. Then click Edit. Make your changes, and then Save Changes. To duplicate an element, go to the right-hand side of the screen again, click the three dots, and then Duplicate Element. You can reorder elements within sections by going to the left-hand side of the screen and using the toggle to shift the element up and down. To reorder an element between sections, go to the right-hand side of the screen to the three dots, go to Change Section, and then click the section you'd like this element in. Here you'll see the reordered element. To create new elements and sections, go to the bottom of the page, Add Section, adjust the title, and then Add Element. Here I'm going to add a numerical element for the employees to rate the survey on a scale of 10. Now your survey is fully customised and ready to go, your next stage is how to configure your survey states. This will control who will see your survey and how it's passed back to your HR teams. If you scroll to the top of the page, above your survey template, you'll see your survey's workflow. This is a life cycle of the survey, and this is completely customizable too. Each one of these rectangles represents a state, and each state has its own participant. To add a state, go to the blue cross, adjust the state name, create a new participant, and then add status flag, and then add state. To delete a state, open the state you want to delete, configure states, scroll down, and then delete state. You can also manage your status flags, as some status flags will be less relevant to your teams. Open the state you want to adjust the status flags for, manage status flags. Here you'll see a grid and you can change the names or colour. Make sure you save any changes you have made. Diversity and inclusion surveys tend to contain very sensitive topics. So by making these surveys anonymous, you are going to allow your employees to give the most candid response, allowing your HR strategy to get the most out of your survey. So to make these surveys anonymous, go to Settings, scroll down to Web Form, make sure the web form is enabled, as well as anonymous responses only. Here it will generate a link. This link will take your employees to the survey without them being logged into PeopleGoal, keeping their responses anonymous, even to us. Here we'll show you the web form in another window. Next, we'll go through your permission types on your diversity and inclusion survey. To do this, go to Settings, scroll down to Permissions. The middle button, Explain Permission Types, will show you a grid with all the permission types explained. To configure specific permissions will allow you to adjust the permissions on relationships, teams, and users. A great feature of PeopleGoal is its analytics. To do this, go into Data. To save this data as a new template, click Save as Template. Make sure you save the template name with the app name. This will make it easier to find. Now that you have a template saved, you can run a report. now we have a template saved, we can make charts. This makes the data really easy to understand and clear where areas need to be improved on. For this, we're going to make a radar chart. Go up to the edit icon up on the top right. We're going to sort this by status, and we're going to add the data sets from the first 5 questions. Here we can see the radar graph and which questions we're slightly underperforming in and overperforming in.